Hello and welcome to another Starmen Just Watched. Continuing on our challenge for Spooky Month to find a movie that will scare the bejesus out of us. My turn. And I picked The Empty Man.
Yeah, no.
So, Billy, how did you rate this one? Are you going to sleep tonight?
Oh my god. Really, really good.
Really good movie. It does rely on psychological horror.
Yeah, no, this is definitely psychological.
Yeah. So there's not going to be a lot of jump scares and slashing.
Yeah, which
I prefer.
Yeah, no.
I like ones where I leave the movie and I'm like, I gotta take time to think and process all this.
Yeah, I mean, I like the occasional slasher.
Yeah.
Oh, the classics.
The classics are good.
But no jump scares. No, I like.
Yeah, I like something that has like a lasting effect.
Yeah.
And this will definitely. I'll be thinking about this later tonight. So you want to try your hand at the simple plot?
Oh boy. So, prologue.
Yeah. Oh my god! Yeah, we will talk about this prologue, but give us the simple plot.
So basically, guy comes in contact with an entity, goes in, then jumps forward.
You're struggling so
hard. Oh my god!
hard.
No, this is like so hard.
All right, I'll try.
Yeah.
So a group of hikers go up to the mountains. One of them finds an entity in a cave. Gets possessed by said entity. We cut into the future where our main character, James, is suffering from the loss of his wife and son.
Yeah.
As he had an affair as they got into a car accident.
Yeah.
And the daughter of the wife who he had an affair with goes missing.
Yeah.
And he's an ex-detective police.
Yeah.
Out to investigate it.
Yeah. He has a conversation with her and kind of weird.
Yeah. And one thing leads to another. We find out that there's a scheme called the Empty Man.
Yeah.
And it turns out the Empty Man is this entity trying to get into our world. And that's basically it.
Yeah.
So the runtime, this is a little longer than we normally do. It's a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
I didn't put a time limit on these movies, so that's fine.
Oh yeah, no, it's
first 20 minutes is a prologue.
Yeah, no, like this.
I had to question if we had the right movie for the longest time, because there's enough, like, you didn't see any trailers. Like, the trailer I saw showed The Current.
Yeah, so...
So, I was like, is this the right movie? It's still not bad if it isn't, but...
It's like, I'm hoping this is the right movie, or...
Yeah.
No, but, like, watching a prologue, like, it's...
Yeah.
Pretty good.
No, I'm not...
it sets it up.
It does set it up. I'm not just crediting the prologue for not adding anything to the movie, because it does.
Oh, yeah, no, like, it's...
Like, just go over the prologue real quick, is that it's 4 hikers. Sorry, I said 3 at the start. It's 4. Go up into the mountains. One of them starts hearing a noise and wanders off and falls into a crevice.
Yeah.
The others go down to save him, and he's in front of this weird skeletal figure and just in a trance state.
Yeah, like...
He's in basically an awake coma.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing I just clued in is he's the one who got them all together to go up there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they went for him, because the other guy was getting mad, because, like, why do we have to keep following this guy's bullshit?
Yes, I do remember that now.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, this is all from him. Like, this isn't, like, a group decision to go up in the mountains and just randomly camp.
He convinced them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
So there's more layers to this. then there needs
Yeah.
there's layers upon layers upon layers.
Yeah.
The end is never the end.
No.
Is never the end.
Hey, Devin, do you smell a prequel?
I smell possibly a prequel.
Yeah.
I kind of this stands alone perfectly.
Oh, yes,
I don't want any more addition.
Oh no, this is one of the ones that you do not need to expand.
No, you don't need to Ouija board this and give us a prequel and a sequel
Yeah.
and then go all over the place.
Yeah, that loses the continuity.
Yeah,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, and then you just what are you doing now? Yeah. So after that scenario, we won't spoil too much of that ending, but we cut to the present.
Yeah.
And here's where things so the prologue is a little bit dull until you get to the cabin scenes.
Yeah.
You get a little weirded out in the cave, but then, okay, maybe this will get explained in a few minutes.
Yeah.
No, you're going to be waiting for a little longer than a few minutes. And then we come, it ramps up at the end of the past the prologue.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah, a lot of shit just gets dropped on you, and you're scratching your head of what the hell just happened.
Yeah.
And then we run it back, and now it's like, let's start a new timeline.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay, well, what it reminds me of...
Yeah.
The Friday the 13th remake.
You're right.
Huh?
Yeah, no, that's a good comparison.
Thank you. Because when I saw that, I'm like, was that the movie?
The prologue could have been its own TV show episode.
Yeah.
It ran that perfectly.
Oh, I know,
Could have fleshed it out a bit more if you wanted to make it a show, but
yeah.
other than that, for a prologue. So yeah, we're dealing with kind of crazy cult shenanigans.
Yeah, because when you see the call, first thing I thought was Heaven's Gate.
Yeah. Yeah, we're on very modern cult society rules here, which is good because if you try to do the old campfires out in the middle of nowhere chanting cults, it wouldn't really land as hard.
Oh no.
But this is an infrastructure, it's a building just downtown that you can go to.
Yeah.
Cult. And it's disguised as opening your mind, inner peace.
Oh yeah, because oh my god, the form he has to fill out.
Yeah, so when you go in there, it's here's your form, fill this out, and we've been expecting you.
Yeah.
You're just in time. Good, great.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to get images of those questions.
Oh my god.
Because it's shadow. Not all shadows have a form to cast. Does the brain itch? There were so many just weird off the wall questions.
Yeah,
I was if I got this, I'd be what the fuck am I filling out?
I know,
Sure, I guess it's a possibility. Am I supposed to write a yes, no beside these? Am I supposed to just check out the ones I believe? What's going on here? I don't have the direction. And then he infiltrates it, and he finds that someone else has infiltrated it.
Yeah.
And is told to go to...
the PR camp.
Yeah, the PR camp. Elsewhere.
Yeah.
Camp elsewhere.
Yeah.
And this is where we get the creepy ritual in the woods.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. The fuck was that?
It's
what the fuck was that?
I know. It's nope.
No, best lines in the movie right here. This is where I was yep. Any normal person would have noped the fuck out. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know, that's...
But, interesting plot drop is that when he goes to investigate this camp, he finds an empty cabin there. And he finds all the files for all the kids that are gone missing.
Yeah.
Or they found murdered.
Yeah. Murdered,
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Suicided is what it's implied.
Yeah, this is
Like, we can't go too far into it because I don't want to spoil
No,
anything.
that's the thing. We really don't want to spoil this one because this is one that you really gotta
watch it. But we will hit plot points.
Yeah.
But he finds a file for himself and it's empty.
Yeah, because we had one. I'm like, was that his?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's his file. Because I was like, I remember his name being James, but I never caught the last name.
Yeah. But the file was red.
Yeah, it was the only file that was red, as if to point him right to it.
Yeah. Empty this time.
Yeah. Yeah, that file will come back later.
Yes.
So yeah, he nopes the fuck away from the cult. He thinks they're now chasing him and are after him, so he tries to get the love affair to safety first.
Yeah.
And then he goes to confront what this cult's really about. As he watches them go and pray to this man who's been in a coma for over 20 years.
Yeah.
And we find out that's the same guy who fell in the cavern in the prologue.
Yeah, which, I want to say Paul was his name?
I want to say Paul.
Yeah.
Paul, I think it was Paul.
Yeah. So, yeah, we just see them go in the room and just bow it.
Yeah, they just bow to him.
Like,
okay, that's weird. And then he finds out that the informant that he got the information from is actually working for the cult.
Yeah.
So he tracks him down.
Kidnaps
him in broad daylight.
Which I love this scene.
Yeah, because he just looks around, everyone's just on their phone, no one's paying the fuck attention.
You're like...
I was like, wow, it's really easy to kidnap someone in broad daylight these days.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, and then he interrogates him and basically gets told kind of where to look next.
Yeah.
As the kid goes into insanity. Because he just leaves him. He's just there, handcuffed on his knees, laughing.
Yeah.
After being punched in the face repeatedly.
And pepper sprayed.
And we go back to the hospital. He works as detective. Is like, yeah, I'm a detective investigating a case, and I'm looking for someone.
Yeah, he says he's a private investigator, which he probably just shows they're supposed to look because it just like makes the wallet sound.
Yeah, it wasn't even like he didn't have a badge.
No,
the nurse just wasn't paying the fuck attention. But that's all right because the nurse is in on this.
Yeah,
everyone in town's probably in on this.
They're
all against you. You're just a puppet dancing for them at this point. So yeah, he finds his file again, and this time it's full stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, how does he end up in the sewer area? Because he's in the hospital, the girl that he's searching for confronts him, lets him know, it's like, hey, you've been our puppet this whole time. And then I think he just blacks out.
Yeah, he blacks out and goes back. I can't remember if he goes back to the building.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess he just wakes up there.
Yeah.
Anyway, watch the movie to find out what happened there.
This is like...
There was a lot going on and we couldn't pay attention to everything.
Yeah, no.
This definitely will warrant a few watches.
Oh, yes. No, definitely.
Yeah.
This is one that, if you watch this one time, you will pick up on new things.
Yeah. I will mention this because you caught it and I didn't, but the picture in the recruiting building, we'll say, is a picture of the cabin that they find in the prologue.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because we had to rewind that.
Yeah, we had to go back and rewind that because I was like, because you just said, did you see the picture? I was like, okay, is it some sort of creepy image or something? And I was like, it's a cabin in the woods. It's that cabin in the woods.
So.
Good job.
Yeah.
And he finds the file, runs off with it, and we get kind of a deja vu scene where he sees the Denver's perspective from when he ran for the building the first time.
Yeah,
And we'll not even talk about the ending because I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, no.
But let's go into what did you like about the movie?
Oh, God. Okay, the speech that the cult leader gives.
That speech is very good.
Yeah.
Especially for setting up the what is reality thought in your head. Because their whole thing is thought plus time plus something else equals flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like...
I forget what it is. It starts with a C.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's...
Yeah. And that thought is kind of like a virus. Everyone, like, we all share in the same universal thought pond, we'll say.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's thought just goes into a pod, and, like, when you have an idea, it's actually someone else's idea reaching you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no.
It's like a weird game of telephone.
There you go. Yeah, no, just like, because it's the one who's like the cult leader, like, he nails that role pretty good.
Yes, he does. You mentioned that he was in a few other movies.
Oh, yeah, like, all the movies he does Bill from King of the Hill.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the joke I made. Like, damn it, Bill!
Okay. See, I wasn't catching on. I don't watch King of the Hill.
Yeah. So, yeah, character's name on this one was Arthur Parsons.
Okay.
Yeah, so just the cult leader's name.
Nice.
So, just trying to his name there.
Alright. So, sorry, I guess things that you liked about it.
Well, I said that.
Oh, sorry, the cult speech, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
No, I like that. So I picked this movie out because someone compared it to Nyarlathotep as an elder god story.
Yeah,
One of
favorite.
my favorite elder gods, if you have been paying attention to this channel.
It's like, alright, so 2 of the 3 so far have been Lovecraft
inspired. So Curtis, you're up to the plate. It's gotta be Lovecraft inspired now. Apparently we're going that theme. And no, I would agree with whoever made that comparison that this is a good representation of what Nyarlathotep does against humanity.
Yeah, you were saying that, and you were really impressed.
Yeah, I was very impressed. Because
you're thinking, like, Nyarlathotep's a hard H.P. Lovecraft
to adapt into a like an actual full film.
Yeah, that's why H.P. Lovecraft is so hard to...
Yeah, because it's always supposed to be up to the viewer's imagination. Yeah. That's what makes it scary.
Yeah.
Alright, things we didn't like.
Almost didn't like the prologue because it dragged on, but then I'm like, no, actually this builds because it shows you the 3 days.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so 3 days is a very important aspect to this.
Yeah.
If you play Majora's Mask, you'll understand 3 days being a problem. But here, it's basically the rhyme goes, on the first day, you'll hear him. On the second day, you'll see him. And on the third day, you'll feel him.
Yeah.
So basically, on the third day, you're dead.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't think there was anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. This was actually a hard one.
Yeah. So this is like Castle Freak, where we did have a few complaints.
Yeah.
But, again, the prologue does kind of... If you didn't know...
Yeah.
The prologue kind of makes you think you got the wrong movie.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, half and half of the prologue.
Yeah.
But
prologue's good, because it does actually build into the story well when you actually connect it.
Yeah.
But... It takes a little bit to connect it.
Yeah, because it was like you said, like you're thinking, like, is this?
Yeah, I was like, are we watching the movie I'm supposed to be watching? And then, like, when you get into the present, there's really no connection until, I think, 30 minutes into the, actual story.
Yeah,
there's small connections here and there that you kind of have to put together yourself.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, the movie doesn't, like, say, hey, remember the prologue?
Yeah.
Here it is. That's what the connection is.
No, like, this is I like that how it doesn't give you.
No, it doesn't smack it in your face. It's like, hey, are you smart enough to figure out why the prologue was important?
Yeah. So.
All right, and final thoughts before we wrap up.
No, this is another one I wouldn't mind having in the collection.
No, I'm definitely going to seek this out for my collection. Had to get this one off Curtis, so.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't have really any more final thoughts. Other than if you like H.P. Lovecraft and Orlatotep is one of your favorite guys, check this movie out.
Oh yeah,
So until then, though, I thank you all for watching. Tune in for the last movie, and then we'll do a final comparison episode.
Yeah, mine's not going to win on that one.
No, yours is kind of. Right now, I'm in the running, but then Curtis comes along.
Yeah. It's like I'm trying on this one.
Yeah, you tried. I'm going to give you props for trying. All right. Till then, have a good spooky Halloween.